It's light in here. I just realized how dark it is when I go up.
No. Yes? That one. That's nice. Alright. That one. Okay, I'm still up at 3 Island. It's already healed. Yeah. Champette's looking good. Needs 11 more levels. Alright, so something I am a little interested to do. So, Bastarok. I love Bastarok. I think he is the wrong choice nowadays to have with me for my rock type. First thing I want to do is go trade him out for Golem, because I think stat-wise, I think Golem just offers more. I think Gyrock is probably the way to go. We've got a lot of good choices to work with nowadays, though. We need to get a lot of these people leveled up and evolved. I'm actually going to take a little bit of time here. I'm going to figure out... Let's see. First up is... Alright. See, that's good to know. Okay. Alright, we gotta go... Fly off to Celadon. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna cost us more money. Let's do a little bit of gambling, see if we can... Oh. Jackpot, nice. So close. Jackpot, nice. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There's another jackpot. Nice. That one was actually infuriating. You know, now I think about it. Hold on. Now, that's... Huh. That is interesting. Maybe... So maybe just a little slower than that. There we go. Well... That's honestly just not even working. Alright, I have the money. No, not Irontail. Yeah. So, just to check. Yes. Okay. This is honestly what I should have done from the beginning. Let's take a look at what I got. Fire Blast. .120 power. That's a pretty good move. Pretty good move. Okay, so let's take a look at what Gyrock here already has. Let's get a summary going. He's got Magnitude. But Magnitude is just a shittier version of Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So, Brick Break is an interesting one. I think giving Gyrock here Earthquake is definitely a good call. Did those last 5 coins the hard way. Or maybe not. Dude, just give me the jackpot. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go buy the 50 coins. No. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Shadow Ball. Okay, I'm good. Yeah? I'm gonna save these coins for now because I have a couple ideas. I am gonna go ahead and give Guy Rock Earthquake though. I feel like that is just a good call no matter what. Okay, I need to go back to the island and start fighting those schmucks again. I'm trying to think. Super Fang? Hmm. I can see the benefit of that. A lot better than Pursuit. Pursuit is a dark type move, though. Something I need to keep in mind is that is what is going to help make... Let me check. We're going back into full planning mode. Like, no more sloppy fighting. Yeah, the ghost one. What are ghosts weak to again? Like, I know it's dark, but what else? No. Ghosts are strong against ghost and psychic and weak to dark and ghost. Ghosts are stupid. So ghosts are only weak to dark type moves. Huh. Well, genuinely, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I think... Intimidate... Sludge Bomb. Ugh, that's gonna be a problem. I think the best person to bring for all this poison and flying nonsense, because I bet Muck. Yo, dumbass did not just poison me. Fairly certain. Yeah, 58. We're fine. We're golden. So I want to get... Oh, what about Jupitina? Charbok. There's Pearl. Shelly. I should have named her Pearl. That would have been better. Shelly. Gloom's a poison type. Ah, he's got flying types now. Can I catch a muck at some point? I guess not. Maybe coughing is the way to go? Because he's a poison type. Poison is only weak to ground and psychic moves. And he has levitate, so he's not even weak to ground moves. So he's only weak to psychic. Ooh, he's got a Haunter that has Hypnosis and Dream Eater. That's not good. Why do you self-destruct, you dumb little bastard? Ooh, I'm trying to think. I think... Let me pull up the stats here. What do the stats say? Okay, let's see. Gen 3. Okay, they take half poison damage, double ground damage, but they're immune to ground damage, so that doesn't make sense. Double psychic damage, half bug, half grass. Good to know. Okay, TN wise, wow, they can actually learn a lot of moves. Oh, he can learn Shadow Ball. That's useful. Shit. That would take care of him. Shadow Ball would take care of him. It's not like he's immune to ghost moves, though, so we gotta keep that in mind. Teach him that. That'd be good. Oh. Not bad, not bad. I can definitely see a way to victory with this guy. I think he's worth looking into. Okay. Right now. Right now, we're gonna continue to get Chompette back up to where she needs to be. Son of a bitch, cat. There are quite a number of people that I would like to get. You. Oof. Ooh. Really gave him a good knock there. So much good XP up here. I guess I could go and train on Victory Road as well, but these Pokemon are great for fighting with the moveset that I have. So I got to do a quick attack. Why did I do that? So I'm not sure what to do about this. I've just looked it up, and it says that the EXP share is good to use in Nuzlocks, and that everybody apparently uses them. So I think the other two have just lied to me, because I'm the only one who can even get it. It's also not in our rules. So if it's not even written in there, I don't feel like I should feel bad. Let me double check to make sure. No. Trade evolutions are allowed. It's just not in the rules. They're just lying to me. Alright, I'm gonna go grab it. Because... I just gotta remember... Hold on. Yeah, oh, I got 60. I can definitely get it. I do have to remember where it's at, though. I want to say... Ah, that is where it's at. I had it right on the money. Not bag. I need Flippina. Nice. That's actually gonna help a lot. No, not summary, damn it. Fly. Let's check something. Oh. Wow. Huh. Something to keep in mind there. Alright, let's... Oh, no, I think we're already in the right... Yeah, we're already in the right town. Let's head back to... Ah, damn it. Perfect, back at 3 Island. First people I want to get up to snuff. Well, yeah. You little... Are you kidding me? Why did I do that? Oh my god. Let's see. Very nice. Oh my god. I feel like the poison was unnecessary, Venonat. Why do I have a text? Ah, there we go. That's how. That's how you defeat one of those really quick. Ready to go get him recharged. Oof, 10 levels. Level 60. Ugh. The user attacks, but also reduces the foe's speed. That's interesting. Let's see, it does 55, that does... Well... Yeah. That's right. Go get him healed up real quick. Oh my god, was the paralysis necessary? That was odd. Game bugged out for a second. I'm just gonna save just in case. Gotten a lot of levels. Oh, what? Accidentally went up here. Damn, he did a hell of a lot of damage. Just to check. Huh. When does... Jesus. I just realized. Okay, that's useless info because I can't get him. Level 40. Jesus Christ. You waited till... Oh my god. So I already have Mud Shot. It also reduces the foe's speed. That's different. Hold on. Just check something. Interesting. Does he do the same? It's 55 for him. Oh, no. Hold on, it's fire red. Oh, it's 55 for him again, though. Interesting. It's still just the shittier version of that anyway, so not worth. Healed up real... Oh, shit. Ah, why did I do that? Alright, so this is going pretty well. What level is he at now? 35. He's 5 levels away from leveling up. Or not leveling up, from evolving. Now 4. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Yes. What is Endeavor again? Gains power the fewer HP the user has compared with the foe. Nah. Isn't that the thing that just makes him live? No. Yes. Why'd I do that? Ah, shit. What? No. What? Damn it. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do it twice? Fuck it. Hey, here comes Musashi! Okay. That's a good attack.
It's terrifying.
Oh, he could have learned Earthquake on his own? Oh, that's dumb of me. Ooh. Alright, I'm trying to give myself like plenty of options to work with. Oh man. Could get him leveled up. So many people to level up. Oh my god. I don't think Poliwhirl is too far from getting leveled either. now. Just realized yeah, bag that. Okay. I like having options, but I think what I need to do is I need to sit here and I need to figure out who's going. I need to go back to my What was that? I need to go back to here. All right, and I need to look over this list of Pokemon. And I need to figure out who exactly is coming with me to the Elite Four. Let's go over our stats here. So first up, we got Lorelei. Ooh. She has a Dugong, which is a water and ice type. Let's pull them up. Gen 3. Alright. Dugong doesn't have any major weaknesses, but is weak to fighting types, grass types, electric types, and rock types. Whew. Being said, Dugong has Hail, has Ice Beam, has Surf. Bringing a rock type is definitely not the way to go on this one. Now, double damage to electric type. I really think Gyarados might actually be... Sequeen might be able to handle this. Because then we got Cloyster. That's who has Spikes, Dive, Protect, and Hail. Let's see. Gyarados. I thought I had Gyarados pulled up. Apparently not. It's fine. Gyarados does take regular ice damage, but... Okay. Still, regular ice damage with a Gyarados as tough as mine, I don't think is going to add up to a lot. Amnesia. You must have amnesia. You forgot that I'm him. Takes half water damage. I mean, yeah. Jinx. Jinx? I don't think... Double fire damage, half ice, double bug, double rock, double ghost, double dark, double steel. Oh. It's actually weak to a lot of moves. But none that Gyarados specializes in is the issue. Like, she'll still take damage from Thunderbolt and Surf. About the same. Let's see. No, she does take double fire damage, though. That is something to consider, because Gyarados can learn fire moves. What moves does she already have? We've got Bite, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Oh, wait. Bite? Yeah, no, Bite's actually exactly what we want. She takes double damage from Bite. Okay, so yeah, once again, great. And there's Lapras, who will have an Ice Beam. Absorbs all water. Yeah, but this one, she's a water... And this one's a water-ice type. I really feel like she just gets domed by electricity. I think Gyarados. Okay, so confirmed, Sea Queen is coming with. Sea Queen will be taking on Lorelei. Let's go over Bruno. The fighting type. First Pokemon is going to be Onix. I mean, honestly? Isn't fighting weak to birds? Feels like Onix is in there just for the shit and giggle of it. Fighting is strong against dark, ice, normal, rock, and steel. Is weak to flying and psychic. Okay. Psychic is weak to bug, dark, and ghost. Oh, what the hell? There's a... Oh, I gotta follow. Wow. It's Apple and Ty. He unfollowed me at some point and has now finally followed me. Or maybe this is just the first time he's ever followed me. It's the first time he's ever followed me. He's a bad person, as they say. Alright, so, yeah. Let's take a minute. Let's think about this. Hold on. Let's see that fly. I'm gonna get him. Holy shit, I think I just tore his wings off. Oh, wow. I think I did. Oh my god, that's so cruel. Okay. Charmander's got to come with no matter what. So those two spots are taken. Charmander, and for sure. He's got him a champ. Oh my god, thank god. None of these little bastards have revenge. Counter? What does counter do? Mach Punch. That's not good. They all got... They've all got rock-type moves, though. That's actually kind of fucked. Well, Hitmonlee doesn't. He's got another Onyx. Who's got... Honestly, the second Onyx. The only concern with him is Iron Tail. Maybe Double Edge? Actually, yeah, Double Edge is a problem as well. You know, funny enough... Fighting type moves have no effect against ghost types. I think Gengar might be the answer here. Because normal type and fighting type both have no effect against ghost types. And there's so many fighting type moves here. Fighting and normal. He would... Literally, Hitmonlee could not touch Gengar. That's hilarious. Hitmonchan does have Rock Tomb. Earthquake. How does Gengar do against Steel? I think the answer is not well. No, he takes regular Steel damage, which is fine. So I might need to go in... Let's look over Gengar real quick. We've got Thunderbolt, Confuse Ray, Shadow Punch, and Nightshade. So Gengar has been one of my catching Pokemon. We are at the end of the game. I no longer need... Aside from maybe going and picking up that... you know what? I'm going to go pick up that Primeape. Because I can go to Victory Road and pick him up. That'll be a fun little thing I get to do real quick. Put him first. Alright, so I gotta think here. I'm gonna go pick him up. Flapina, fly me over. Perfect to Viridian. In case I forgot, let's get everybody healed. Yoink. Yeah. Ah. Let's go pick up a Primeape. Goodbye, Psyduck. Goodbye, Psyduck. Goodbye, Mankey. So I still have Victory Road. Where I can get a Primeape, but I have to not run into a Golbat, a Zubat, or a Marowak. That's not great. How dare you try and stop me, peasant? That's Machop. We've already got one of him. Just run. Come on, Primeape. That's a Zubat. That sucks. Okay. That's alright. He should have more than 50 health. Nightshade. Motherfucker just used Confuse Ray on me. How about you, confuse yourself into this damn ball? Piece of shit. Okay. Yes. Zubat. Battle. Yep. Very nice. Well, that sucks. I truly am forever locked out of reviving Danky. That's hard. That's rough. I think he would be at more spots in the game. Alright, well. Yes. Alright. Now back to where we were. We gotta really think about this. Really think about it. So, Charmander confirmed, Gyarados confirmed, Gengar is now under scrutiny, because he might be the ultimate key to taking on our fighting guy. I need to look up what Gengar... Yes, when it comes to rock-type damage, he takes double ground, single rock, and he's immune to ground-type because he levitates, so it's nice. He'll be immune to Double Edge from Onix. He'll be immune to Earthquake and Sand Tomb. That'll be great. Iron Tail is the only thing that Onix will be able to come swinging with. He does take regular steel damage. It's also worth noting that Onix has, like, no health. Okay, Onix is a rock ground type. The unfortunate thing is, I don't think Gengar can learn anything that's going to go super hard against him. I'm mistaken. Another new follow. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Alright. So, Nightshade is now officially a useless move. Let's look into... So, if we teach... This is actually interesting. If I teach him a fighting type move, I could teach him Rock Smash. But Rock Smash sucks. Brick Break? Where can I get Brick Break? Where do you get Brick Break from? Genuinely don't know. Let's go take a look at the list. Okay, here we go. Oh, fighting. That's bulk up. No. Brick Break, here we go. Ooh! I can buy Brick Break at the Celadon Mart. That's pretty good. That means I can get as many of those as I want. Does 75 power, 100% accuracy, 15 PP. That's a pretty solid move all the way around. So there's Focus Punch. I don't think he can learn Focus Punch. I don't think Gengar can learn Focus Punch, though. I think he can... let's look at the... Let's consult. So he can learn Rock Smash. He can learn Focus Punch, and he can learn Brick Break. All right. We've got some room to, like, mess with here. Gengar is looking like he will be the champion of Bruno. It's worth noting that, like, all of these Onyxes have terrible HP. So getting through them, pretty easy. And then, these are fighters. Can he learn any flying type moves? Aerial Ace, anything like that? No. Let's recheck the list. No, that's Showdown. Alright, so fighting types are weak to flying and psychic. What psychic moves can he learn? Well, he can learn the move Psychic. I think I have that one, actually. I teach him a Psychic type move. Obliterates... That would obliterate Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Alright, now the one person we gotta be a little cautious of here is... well, Machamp actually only would have Rock Tomb as well. I think it's safe to say, if we teach Dreamer here... I'm gonna go with Brick Break. I think Focus Punch is a little too much, especially because they'll each have a move that can land. But Dreamer is definitely looking like the champion of Bruno, easy. Especially because my Dreamer does have crazy good speed. So if I teach him Psychic and Brick Break, which means... Alright, let's look over his moves. Oh, whoops. What do we got? Okay. Honestly, I don't want to get rid of all his ghost moves. I could get rid of... I hate to do it because Confuse Ray, like, confusing Pokemon is actually really helpful. Like, status effects do make a difference. But I'm not trying to fight these guys long enough for that to matter, is the thing. So I think get rid of Confuse Ray and get rid of Nightshade. Nightshade has definitely outlived its purpose. 60 points of health. I mean, even with Onyx, who would be at level 54 and have an HP IV, I think it's IV of 35, is still going to have over 100 health. So it would be a 2-turn killer with Nightshade, but but you know, Brick Break would more than likely be a 1-turn killer. I think that's the way to go. Apple, 10 minutes have passed if you want to talk now. Yeah. If I teach him a... Yeah. Alright, so Confuse Ray and Nightshade. That's what we're going to do. We're going to teach him Brick Break. Alright, Gengar Dreamer is confirmed for going with us to the Elite Four. Open. Let's see what do we got. There's Focus Punch. I swear I have Psychic. Yep, there it is. Psychic. Use that. Teach it to Dreamer. Yes. I need to double check that I'm doing this right. Let's check. All right. Just to confirm. Fighting types are weak to Psychic and flying types. Yep. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Confuse Ray. And then I don't think I have a Brick Break on me, but I can definitely just fly over and get one real quick. Let's Celadon. Alright. I think that's the second floor? Yo. Yes. Right. Roar, Hyper Beam, Dig, Brick Break. And it's only $3,000. My god. You gotta love it. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let's give him... Oh, that's Pokemon. Alright, let's give him... Where did it go? Brick Break. Use for Dreamer. Yes. Alright. Shadow Punch is great. Nightshade's what we're gonna get rid of, because Shadow Punch, unmissable attack. Incredible. Perfect. Alright. He is ready to go. We're just gonna need to get him leveled up. Alright, so that's 3 confirmed. Charmander, Sequeen, and Dreamer are all coming. Let's take a look at Agatha, who is our Ghost-type champion. She has 2 Gengars. What is Gengar's big weakness again? Let's take a look. He takes almost no poison damage. He is weak to Ghost, Dark, and Psychic. These guys are coming at me with Ghost types move, normal type, a double team, which that's just a stat booster, so. Does have Toxic. Oof. A level 53 Haunter with Curse. That's troubling. Hypnosis, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Nightmare. All these ghost type moves. I think. It really comes down to the fact that Sequeen could possibly also take this one on. So maybe Sequeen as my front runner, but have a backup plan, because I don't know if she could handle every single one of these. Plus they got an Arbok, just a poison type. Let's take a look. Weak to ground and psychic types. And psychics. Oh, sure, that's fine. Bug, Dark, and Ghost. But it has. Okay, so it has a. That's annoying. Would it be a good idea to maybe get rid of Charmander's Metal Claw? Can you teach Bite? I have other dark moves, but hold on. Let's check what Charmander can learn. Commander, Charizard, yes. Okay, so Focus Punch, Dragon Claw. No. In E4? Okay, so currently I'm just building my team, right? I'm currently at, what's her name? Agatha? Yeah, Agatha, the ghost type. But she has, like, a bunch of ghosts that also have poison, that also have dark, that also have psychic, that also have flying. Oh my god. This is a pretty well-rounded team, I won't lie. Agatha's looking pretty interesting. Also, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining, Big Joyful. Huh. Charizard actually can't learn any Dark-type moves. Well, he's not on the list then. Chompette. Chompette can learn Dark. But even then, I mean, half of these people... Like, Golbat doesn't care about Dark-type moves. But Chompette's actually pretty well-rounded. I'd have to get rid of Super Fang, but I could give Chompette another Dark-type move. Because I know I have quite a few. Snatch is a good one. Thief. Thief would also be great for that Gengar, who has like a berry of some kind. Torment, opponent can't use move twice in a row. Oh, that's a good one. Makes foe use attacking moves. Wow, a lot of the dark TMs are just like status ones. Thief is probably the only one. So I need something that is not weak to Psychic, Ghost, Poison, Steel, Dark, and possibly Flying. Oh my god. Agatha is a problem. It's unironically looking like Chompette might be one of my best people to send in. Because as far as Golbat goes, she has Lightning and Ice-type moves. I could just go and teach her Thief, but it's only a 40 power Dark-type move, which sucks. But it's still good. Curse is a Ghost-type move. I don't think Curse can work on Chompette, but I'm not entirely certain on that. Still, a little back and forth between Chompette and Sequeen. I think would really... If I teach Chompette a Dark-type move, I think she'll do really well. Because what... Let me check Gengar again. Regular Electric. Regular Ice. Yeah, I need to teach her a Dark-type move. Which is definitely going to be Thief. Can she learn Shadow Ball? Hold on, we gotta check this now. Because Shadow Ball would also be a great move to have in this certain instance. Because that would be a... Let's check. Get Jinx out of here, I don't give a shit. Gyarados has Bite. Sequeen has Bite, so she should be able to... You think she'll sweep with Bite? I think so too, but I am also expecting Sequeen to handle Lorelei. And I am going to be able, like, you know, I'll bring healing items with me so I can heal in between. I think it's a good idea to have a backup because it's not like Sequeen is not going to be taking half damage from these guys. So some of these moves are going to have a bit of a kick to them. So I think having a backup in mind is a good idea. It's looking like Chompette might be a good idea. So let's just check. Oh my god. Alright. Rattata. Medicate. Learn Taunt, blah, blah, blah. Learn Thief. No fucking way. Chompette can learn Shadow Ball. That's hilarious. Alright, let's check out what moves she already has. We'd have to get rid of Super Fang, but Chompette with Shadow Ball, that would guarantee victory. Sequeen has Intimidate for physical attacks, Dark etc., and good enough special bulk for the special attacks, but it's always good to be overprepared. I agree. So yes, I would say confirmed, Chompette is coming. Am I not already in? I think I'm already in Celadon. I am. Alright. I already have $4,000. I should, yeah. Oh, Shadow Ball cost 4,500. Alright. Why'd I do that? Ooh. You know, before the stream began, I think I was at like $300,000. That really just goes to show how much, like, money I'm putting into this nonsense. Alright. Let's see. Get you. Yes. Alright. Bag. Shadow Ball. That is still so funny to me. Yes. Super Fang is... Well, I say that, but... See, Strength does the exact same amount of damage. Can be used to move boulders. I need that ability. Ugh. Yeah. Super Fang is good, though, because it just halves people's HP no matter what. I hate to get rid of it, but it's necessary, and I think that bringing that will guarantee Agatha's death, so yeah. Goodbye, Super Fang. I hate having to go and... It sucks that there's so many good moves in this stupid casino. I hate it. Alright, last but not least... Well, last of the Elite Four. It's tough to beat Blue, but... whatever team I bring, I am fairly confident is going to be able to take on Blue. Alright. Lance is coming in with a Gyarados. That's not a problem. Dragonair. Aerodactyl. Two Dragonairs. Honestly, between Gyarados and Chompette, they both have Ice Beam. This feels easily solvable by them. My Gyarados. My Gyarados and Chompette both also have, what is it, Thunderbolt, so... His Gyarados is like nothing. What is Aerodactyl? He's a rock and flying? What does that mean? Get him out of here. Alright, let's look him up. Dactyl. Gen 3. He takes double electric damage. Once again, I think he takes double water damage too. That's okay. Well, yeah, he's dead. Chompette will probably struggle with Ice Beam damage, but if you don't have any other options, it's viable. That's a good point. Gyarados does have Ice Beam as well, and also has, well, it won't matter against the Dragonites, but Gyarados has Ice Beam, but he also has Thunderbolt, or Sequeen has Thunderbolt. So that would deal with... It looks like it should handily deal with Aerodactyl. This Aerodactyl has Wing Attack, Ancient Power, Hyper Beam? That could be a problem. Dreamer also has a Thunder move, so Dreamer might be the best one to pair against Aerodactyl. Because Hyper Beam... They all have Hyper Beam? Dude, get a life. It's ridiculous. You intimidate all of Arrow's moves, you'll be fine. That's... I always forget about Intimidate. Solid call. Solid call. Yeah. I mean, alright. Let's pull up... Let's get back to the Pokemon Center. Ooh. Alright. I mean, honestly, yeah, between Gyarados and Chompette, that feels pretty good. And with Dreamer on backup, just in case, who would be... The only person I would not want to put Dreamer up against is his Gyarados. Dreamer on backup against Aerodactyl would be the only okay thing. Just to make sure that Hyper Beam couldn't land. And even then, I think Aerodactyl really couldn't do much against Gyrock. Let me double check so just so I'm not saying stupid stuff. Gyrock is my golem, by the way. Gyrock takes half flying damage, double ground, but that's not a problem without rock. Half rock. No, Gyrock. No, yeah. As far as Aerodactyl's... The Hyper Beam is the only concern there. But he takes half normal damage, so... Hyper Beam wouldn't even be too much of a problem. Yeah, as far as Aerodactyl's concerned, Gyrock be a good backup just in case. But it's like you said, you know, Gyarados has probably got that. Sequeen does. Okay, so that's confirmed everybody here except Flappina. I don't think she has an ultimate purpose being here, I'll be honest. Rock type moves. Are you saying that for... Are you saying that for Bruno? Because that's going to be Dreamer's... That's going to be Dreamer's thing. That's why he learned the fighting type move to deal with Onyxes, and then he learned Psychic to deal with the fighters. Mostly yes, but there's coverage from Stray Mons during E4, if I recall correctly. I mean, yeah. Ground. Normal, good. What about Agatha? How's she doing? Ghost Poison, Dark. Psychic. Ugh, the poison moves are gonna be a bitch. So the only other person with a rock type... That Dragonair has Thunder Wave. Gonna have to murder that thing pretty quick. Only Gyrock can really tank them for you right now. You have 2 Mons with 2-time weakness and Charmander with 4-time weakness. Charmander's coming with me because he's my absolute best buddy. I'm not beating the Elite Four without my starter. The other 2 guys I'm playing with, they both lost their starters, and I feel so bad for them, but Charmander has to come, even if he doesn't come out to fight. Which, I have not put him into a single plan yet, so... The only rock type I'm seeing, funny enough, is Aerodactyl for the Elite Four. My whole thing with Bruno, right? And I'll show you real quick. Summary. Okay. I went and bought these moves just to make sure that he had it. He's got 2 Onyxes. Both have Rock Head instead of whatever the endurance one is. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. But 2 Onyxes, Brick Break. These Onyxes have 35 HP for their EV. I'm pretty sure he's just going to one-tap them. It's also worth noting that Dreamer here is stupid fast. Like, he is easily one of my fastest Mons. And then when it comes to the fighters, like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Machamp. Machamp has a rock... Yeah. Machamp does have 1 rock-type move, but all these fighting and normal-type moves... and Hitmonchan also has 1 rock-type move, Rock Tomb. But all these fighting and all of these normal-type moves, they literally just cannot even touch Dreamer. And that's what's making me think that he will be the champion of Bruno. Because, what is it? He's got Levitate, so even though he takes extra ground damage, he's immune to ground attacks. It's great. That means the Onyx's Earthquake, useless. The only thing he's going to be able to attack with... Well, no, he'll actually be able to attack with 2 attacks. Rock Tomb and Iron Tail. Iron Tail's actually a little scary. Yeah, that could be a problem. But I think he can handle it. I think between... You're right. I've got a spare Mon slot, so I should... Yeah, the constant Rock Tombs would actually be a problem. It's not like I can send in a Rock-type Pokemon. He'll get slaughtered. Fighting is weak to Flying and Psychic. Okay. He's got rock moves, though. I was going to say that could be a moment where Flippina comes in, where I could bring her. But the only person that he could really take a break to swap out with... Even then, he's got plenty of normal type attacks and Mega Kick. That's annoying. The only person he could take a break to swap out with to get rid of the drain on his stats would be Hitmonlee. Piece of shit rock moves. I can't go get another ghost. I don't like that. I don't even think there's another ghost to go get. What if I bring my own fighting type? What if I replace Flippina with, like, Machamp? Let's take a look at Machamp's stats. Alright, Gen 3, he actually takes regular damage pretty much across the board except for Bug, Rock, and Dark. He takes double Psychic, double Flying. He'll take regular fighting damage, and these guys have hella strong fighting moves. But maybe my own Machamp would be a good idea. Most of the moves against you versus Bruno will be Rock Tomb, so swapping in Filipino will most likely kill him. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Like, there would be a chance, right? Hitmonlee has no rock-type moves. So whenever Hitmonlee comes out, if Dreamer has just been... Oh, whoops. If Dreamer has just been, like, pelted with rocks, his accuracy... Or no, not his accuracy. His speed is awful. Is it accuracy or speed? It's speed. It's speed. His speed is awful. I could swap in Filipino really quick with Hitmonlee. I don't think Filipino would die from that. But even then, I mean, there'd be no reason to risk Filipina, because if I could just bring him a Machamp who would more than likely have just stupid crazy health as a backup. What are fighting types? They're weak to flying types. Alright, so let's see what Machamp can learn here. Fighting, normal, fighting, normal, fighting, normal. That's from his evolutions. You can learn Toxic. That's a choice. Sunny Day, Rain Dance. Machamp can learn Earthquake? Alright. Turn. He can learn Dig. That's... okay. He can learn Flamethrower. But Flamethrower doesn't help me, but that's cool. If your Machamp has Bulk Up, you could probably safely set him up with an Intimidate from Sea Queen. Scareface dynamic punch. Interesting. Let's take a look. I mean, we have options to work with here. What about a Vileplume? Vileplume could also come in handy against... No, not against the Ice type. Jesus, what am I thinking? Ice Beam would rip through that. No. Yeah, Vileplume, if I taunt... Sleep Powder would help just across the board. Be a good thing to have in general. Toss him in, get a little Sleep Powder going. Bring out whoever I need to next. I could see it. I could see it. It might work. She'd even be able to, or Audette. Audette would even be able to keep up with some of the dragons, because only Aerodactyl and the last Dragonite have flying type attacks. Vileplume does feel like a solid choice. Let me check just to be sure. Let's run the numbers here. Leaf Stone. Yeah. Ugh, Mega Drain's always a good move. Or Giga Drain would be the ultimate. I could also teach her Toxic. I think poisoning my enemies would definitely be a good way to go about it. But any that get poisoned, I can't put to sleep. Let's check her. Let's check what she's got going on right now. Absorb, Sleep Powder, Acid, and Stun Spore. Stun Spores feels kind of unnecessary. Sleep Powder's good. Absorb, we could definitely kick Absorb up all the way to Giga Drain and feel pretty good about ourselves for sure. Get rid of Stun Spore and use Toxic. That feels like a solid plan. What does she deal with damage? She'll take double fire damage. Oh, she takes half fighting damage? If you don't mind another rock and water weakness, leveling up Growlithe to 48 and then evolving him and leveling to 49 will get you extreme speed as a priority option. Yeah, Growlithe is an option there. Extreme speed. And he'd also get, what, Flame Wheel too, wouldn't he? Alright, double Psychic, double Flying. Still. Alright, well, we're taking... I do appreciate that being thrown in, but Vileplume does take half fighting damage. Regular normal damage, which does suck, but half fighting is nothing to scoff at here. How's she doing on rock? Regular rock. Ooh, against the Onyxes though, ground. Oh, she takes regular ground damage, but those ground type attacks are brutal to look at. Earthquake would... It doesn't matter who you are, that's gonna rock your shit. Unless you're a flying type, of course. Vileplume might be the play, I'm going to be honest. Because if I teach her between Sleep Powder and Toxic, I mean, we're talking about just the entire enemy team either asleep or poisoned to death. And then Giga Drain on top of that, which... Ugh. Well... Against Gyarados would be okay. Yes, you can't forget that I do have to fight Blue right after I take on all these guys. He's going to be coming in at me with Blastoise, Arcanine, Executor, Rhydon, Alakazam, and a Pidgeot. Oh, fuck. Snorlax is a good all-rounder, isn't he? Shit, should I bring Snorlax instead of Chompette? Because can't Snorlax learn everything Chompette can and is bulkier? Nappy might replace Chompette at that rate, but if that's the route I'm going, I'm gonna have to go and earn another $160,000. Oh, let's take a look here. Yeah, because oh no, I have to earn more than that because Shadow Ball. That's right. I could give Snorlax that exact move set, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure he can learn everything there. And he's just, like, the stronger version of Chompette. But he might be slower is the only thing. But, I mean, if he can just not care about the moves, that's pretty good. Heat and cold protection? So he can't be burned, he can't be frozen, I'm guessing? I'm not worried about the funds. So I'm not fighting the Elite Four today. Me and 2 other guys get together well, it was 2 other guys. It will be 2 other guys again, but one of them died, and it was sad. That's actually what the tombstone is down there. That's Spiffy. He died. Yeah, he fought, what was it, Koga? Yeah, he fought Koga. He didn't make it. He's also now joined Team Rocket. It's pretty stupid. Oh, he takes 50%? Holy shit, that's great. Shit, he might be a great backup for Lorelei, just in case I need that. Because, I mean, they're all water types. If I taught him the Thunder Shock, yeah, he'd rip those fuckers apart. Well, except for Jinx. You were giving me some solid info there, friend. I think Nappy is going to replace Chompette. I think that's the play. Which, once again, still leaves us with just a little bit of room. Of replacing Drapine. Drowsy. No, dude, I'm loving this conversation. I gotta tell you, it is great to have somebody to bounce my ideas off of and who is giving me, like, some genuine feedback. This is great. Today's stream is all about me figuring out the team and then going and getting that team leveled up. I also am going to be taking some time to just get everything evolved, because I'd like to end the game with everything being nice and strong. You know, just have everybody good to go. Get Shelly all the way up there. Definitely going to get Machop all the way up there as well. Honestly, little Sukuna here. I kind of want to take Sukuna with me just in case. Like, I feel like Machamp is a good person to have no matter what. I'm going to look over the Machamp stats again. Gyarados. Alright, here we go. Machamp. He takes double damage from Flying and Psychic, half from Bug and Rock, and half from Dark. Other than that, regular everywhere all the way around. Interesting, interesting. I was thinking about wheezing. I was. That was a... Crobat is also always really good. Snorlax, like we said. Machamp, depending on ability, is played very different. I see. Maybe I should consider Crobat then. I actually just caught that Zubat just a little bit ago. So, he's got, like... He's already level 32, so getting him where he needs to be would be no problem. Tentacle's gonna take a minute, but I managed to get little Kabuto all the way up to level 40 in like 20 minutes, so it's not really a problem. And that was off of using the EXP share, so... For everything except blue. You see, I'm... make a point. Alright, when it comes to the Pidgeot, Charmander's got that. Alakazam. His Alakazam will definitely be the biggest concern for me. Yep. Rhydon. Easy, done, Gyarados. My Sequeen will deal with his bitch ass all day of the week. Executor, once again, Charmander could handle Executor like nothing. Arcanine, once again. My boy, or my girl, Sequeen, easy. Blastoise. Funny enough, Sequeen could also handle him really easily because all of his moves are going to be... well, Hydro Pump is going to be useless against Sequeen, and Sequeen has an electric-type attack. It outspeeds everything you have, and your fastest gets one shot by it. Well, that's news. Oh my god, it has 95 speed. That Alakazam is genuinely the most concerning thing out of the entire Elite Four and Blue. Okay, I did this a while back. This was how I beat Blue 2 Blues ago. That is true. This is how I beat Blue 2 Blues ago. I brought my own Alakazam. I taught him Shadow Ball. He obliterated his dumb ass one shot. Yeah, that would work. If I teach Snorlax Shadow Ball, though... Like, he's big, he's chunky. I think Snorlax could also handle it. He takes regular psychic damage. He's immune to ghost type. Well, yeah, he's a normal type, duh. Yeah. Alright. So then, I really do think that the 6th one... Well, not to say that isn't the only one, because the first one, Charmander, is definitely a preference. Though, he is built to handle Pidgeot and Executor when it comes to Blue. I think for the last one, just for my own preference, I want to bring little Sukuna here. I could also teach Sukuna Flamethrower. I think there's also a problem right now. Sequeen unfortunately gets taken out, gets crit, etc. Most of your harder fight plans rely on her a lot right now. This is true. Because let's take a look here. If we go back over Lorelei, basically I am counting on Sea Queen to take out Lorelei. Snorlax is going to be on backup because he'll know Thunderbolt. Let's make sure of this. What can he can learn? Well, damn, he can learn almost every TM there is. This is insane. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He can learn Strength. Bro can learn Surf? That's insane. But I do see what you mean. Okay. Alright. Snorlax, Sea Queen for dealing with Lorelei, with backup possibly, if absolutely necessary. Ice, water, ground. Psychic. Oh, God. Okay. Backup, if necessary, from Dreamer. No, motherfucker. What? It's confusory, though. It's not like that matters. I think between Sea Queen and Snorlax, Lorelei, or Nappy, sorry, I really should use their names, and Nappy. What nature is your Snorlax? Ooh, good question. He's serious. Okay, so serious means... Oh, it's actually just a... means nothing. So neutral, yeah, he's neutral. I think with... Snorlax and Sea Queen, I'm fairly certain. I think maybe... Because just... Oh, and he's got Thick Fat. He might actually just be the champ for Lorelei, because he'll take half ice damage. That's pretty good. Okay. We move on to the fighting types. So this is Dreamer's time to shine, in my opinion. Dreamer will handle this in my head pretty easily. He's fast as shit, though that Hitmonchan is also kind of crazy fast. He's at least going to get one Rock Tomb off, maybe two. Maybe. Oh boy. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee actually have crazy speed. But Hitmonlee's no big deal because fighting in normal won't work on him. The only thing with Hitmonchan is he has Rock Tomb. But even then, I think Dreamer could handle it. And then another Onix again, punch him. I think Nappy can probably handle Lorelei with no problems at all. Or risks freeze. Sorry for the jinx. Well, wouldn't... I guess it won't... Yeah. Dreamer can handle Bruno for the most part. I think so. Okay. Well, this is why we have backups. This is why we have backups. I think bringing in... That's why I was talking about bringing in Sukuna. Bringing him in... Because he'll have... He'll have good attack. And I feel like he can handle, you know, some attacks of his own. And then Nappy will once again be put to the test by going up against Agatha. If he gets poisoned early on, though, it's bad, to say the least. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so I think take Flippina out. Poison is fine, just use rest. Do I need... let me check something real quick. Okay. Once I make it to the Elite Four, I can bring whoever I want with me, so I don't have to have... Alright. Before I trade out Nappy, I need to get Chompette back in here. Because I need to get to the Elite Four building. And if I have Nappy use rest instead of having him have strength, because strength is a normal type move, and while it is strong, ultimately rest, you are correct, that would deal with the poison. And I mean, realistically, that would just beat all. That would be great. Alright. Let's go get to the Elite Four real quick. We're not going to fight him, but we are going to get to him. Body Slam or Strength on Nappy will carry you quite far. I suppose... So here's the thing, right? 4 moves. I'm essentially planning on having Nappy replace Chompette here. So, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Strength. That'll put Nappy... Thunderbolt and Ice Beam will both give Nappy the chance to fight Lance. Because Gyarados, 4 times damage from Thunderbolt. Dragonair, 4 times damage from Ice Beam. The Shadow Ball is going to be necessary in case Nappy needs to go in against... who was it? Agatha, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, because he's on backup for... Or no, he's actually front runner. No, Shadow Ball is a must, because he's front runner for dealing with Agatha. Yeah. With Sea Queen on backup for there, for dealing with, or with Bite. But with him having Shadow Ball, make a big difference. It's not like... Alright, so I do think Sea Queen could handle Lance. Because between Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, I mean, Sea Queen would have all the tools she needs. So having Nappy have that too is just a little redundant, but it still works. So I'm thinking, get rid of strength for Nappy and use rest. Because if I get poisoned during that fight against Agatha, then Sea Queen's coming out. Yeah. I think strength is unnecessary. But it is such a good move. Oh my god, I see it rip through people all the time. Ice Beam and Thunderbolt will do less damage than just using strength on Nappy in almost all cases except versus Dragonite. Really? I didn't know that. Well, okay, so Thunderbolt to deal with Gyarados. And Ice Beam to deal with Dragonair and Dragonite. That takes 4 of his Pokemon out of the equation, except for Aerodactyl. He needs Shadow Ball. Realistically, I could be thinking about this wrong. Because I've seen what you're talking about. I've seen that strength does crazy good damage. Same type attack bonus makes strength / body slam very good. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. You know what? You're right. Let's go get past the Elite Four. I'm going to think more on this. Not past the Elite Four. Get up to the Elite Four. Oh my god. Get out of my way. Bro, who the hell designs, like... Have you considered Thunderbolt? Oh, have you considered Thunderbolt? Oh, okay. Goodbye, Psyduck. Okay. Psychic. Let's see what this does. Instant KO. Well, it's still an 18 level difference. That's not where I want to be. You know, that's also true. But still, you're bringing in a lot of good points, though. I can't just ignore those. I've actually had a really good Nuzlocke. I've had very minimal deaths, and that's a strong fucking Marowak. Oh my god, run away. get through this damn thing? Let's see, exits. Oh, there are people to fight in here? Oh no. What is that guy's problem? Oh, Dragon Claws back there. We got some rare. Ooh, a rare candy. All right, no. Cool Trainer Rolando. That's interesting. He's got a lot of good people. Eradicate, War Turtle, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Fuck that guy. Jesus. Alright. My team currently should be able to handle all of that. Yeah. Yeah. If he's going to start with Eradicate... It's 5 level 42s. Ooh, Gyrock is only level 30. Damn, I kind of forgot about the fact that getting up to the Elite Four is going to require some fighting. Oh my god. And these guys have got some bastards. Honestly, the only one that I'm really concerned about is Rolando, this first guy. Eradicate, War Turtle, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and a Charizard. Why? Who the hell goes and captures 2 Charmanders? Not even Ash Ketchum did that shit. Like, it'd be one thing if they were a fire type only trainer, but they're not. My current team can handle that, though. Eradicate. War Turtle will be nothing. Yeah, let's go fight him. I can't remember if it's in this game or Emerald that has a very infamous trainer battle here. Onyx! Get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Oh. I actually have to take the long way around. I can't go this way, can I? Well, that's annoying. Alright, so I gotta go... Oh my god. Oh, you want X? Oh, it's a boulder switch. Do I have to I have to push that boulder all the way over here. Gosh. Do not fight the Marowak. It's death. Push, push. Okay. Okay. If everything in this cave is just gonna make me shit my pants for my Charmander, I'm putting Sea Queen up front. We're not playing these games. Alright, first person we're going up against is Cool Trainer Naomi, Persian, Ponyta, Rapidash, Vulpix, and Ninetales. That is a all water or all fire type trainer, except for that Persian. I have other people to fight. Let's be, yeah, alright. Go against a bunch of fire types after this. Let's... I don't think I need to save a Surf. Thunderbolt him. Ah! You... Could you knock that shit off? And here we go with the Surfs. And dead. And dead. And dead. Oh. And dead. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a couple items up there. Let's go grab those. You can only get one at a time, huh? I mean, yeah, it's just a matter of, like, walking out and walking back in. That is annoying. Dragon Claw, rare candy. Alright, I don't really need Dragon Claw at the moment. A rare candy is always appreciated. Get out of my face. This will be a good place to come and train. Because, God... Alright, here we go. What is his... If this thing knows Super Fang, I might be in trouble here. We're gonna just try and drown it. Alright, he used Scary Face. Fuck, he knows Super Fang. Alright, not a big deal, not a big deal. Yeah, you can crit this flamethrower, buddy. Chompette should be fine. This would also give Sea Queen a chance to heal, though, if I bring her out and he starts using water-type attacks. Because they'll do nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm healing more than he's doing damage. Thunderbolt. Oh, did somebody say drowned? Yes. Good. I also just noticed he has a Charmeleon and a Charizard that are both the same level. What is with this trainer, dude? Yeah, you ain't getting out of that so easy there, pal. That being said, there's a lot of trainers fighting here. Let's see, no, all right. Charmeleon, Lapras, Lickitung. Ooh. Drowsy, Hypno, Kadabra. Oh, God. I might need to go grab my Alakazam. Him knowing Shadow Ball will make quick work of Juggler Nelson. Shit, Victory Road is a bastard. Get this stupid rock out of my way. You make a solid point. I should take that chance. I should, yeah. I'll have to go. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's the difference between me bringing Machamp as backup or me bringing an Alakazam as backup, isn't it? Because, yeah, the team... Whatever team I'm taking for the Elite Four should be able to handle Victory Road. You make a solid point there. Shit. I failed to consider this. But that is 4 Psychics. But they'd all be only level 41. None of them are Alakazam. It's 2 Kadabras. Drowsy and Hypno. Hypno could be a problem. Alright, I think we need to get... We're gonna have to keep moving boulders around, though. But I think I already decided Nappy is getting strength. So, honestly... Yeah. But I have to go and get him actually leveled up. He's still only level 30. Good job, Chompette. Papa's so proud. Well, I can't actually take him right now because I need Flappina to fly around. But yes. I'll keep getting Gyrock leveled up. Why am I bringing Gyrock? I did something. I did something with him. Hold on. Let me look at his moves, because he was on... Yes! No! This is a no! No! Ah! We are trying to do as minimal deaths as possible. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, well, if I was to teach him anything, I'd go and teach him Explosion, just to really drive that home, but... No. I confirmed Gyrock for the team, didn't I? But why? He knows a fighting type move, but he'll be... Oh, it would make me feel bad, you know? But you're right. It is a solid get-out-of-jail-free card. Oh. I'm not even kidding. I'm legit sitting here like, did I confirm Gyrock for the team? Because... I don't think I did. Okay. The only thing I can think is that I might have confirmed... So, like I said, me and 2 other guys, now just 1 other guy, because 1 died, are competing to see who is the best Fire Red Nuzlocke player. I'm currently in the lead. As you can tell, I have a whole lot of Pokemon that are alive. my other friends, well, one died, but the one that is still alive, he does not have anywhere near the amount of Pokemon that I have. That's just how it is. So, as long as I beat the Elite Four and beat Blue, it means that I am the Fire Red Nuzlocke champ. However, one thing that we do after every gym battle is we go and have a versus on Pokemon Showdown on the internet of whatever we brought into the gym with us. I might have put Gyrock on the team because he has a Dragonite that knows Thunder Wave and keeps paralyzing everything I have. Gyrock would be immune to that. And so it's just one of those things where it's like I have a way to stop him. But then if I teach Snorlax Rest and Ice Beam, that's another way to stop him. Tune in Friday night, man. We start at usually 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. This past one, I think we're only like 30 minutes late, but we usually start about 7 o'clock. You'll get to see everybody. We might get a guest starring of Spiffy75 in his Team Rocket uniform, because after dying, he chose to go work for Team Rocket. It's messed up. He's a bad person now. Sleep Talk, Rest, Snorlax. That's 2 moves, though. I need Snorlax to have Shadow Ball. Sleep Talk, though. Because if he's asleep already, yeah, him... What does Sleep Talk do again? Is that the move that, like, activates one of your other moves at random? Shadow Ball and Strength / Body Slam. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can definitely get it because I know I haven't used it. He'll have Rest. Snorlax can probably get Sleep Talk. That's a pretty good combo. All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, well, hold on. Strength is up here. Okay, so he's already got, I think, he's head out and Rams for flinch. The flinch, though, kind of goes crazy. An attack that can only be used while asleep, it may cause flinching. So many things to consider. Oh, that son of a bitch, I just looked that Champion Blue is going to have an Arcanine with extreme speed. Bastard. I gotta look. I gotta look at Snorlax's stuff. Hold on. No. No. Just get that out of here. There we go. Snorlax. Okay, he'll learn use an... He'll learn Sleep Talk at 37. Yawn plus Protect is very good also. Can Snorlax learn Dream Eater? He can learn Psychic. I don't think he can. Yeah, that's a bit too much. Is Dream Eater not even on the list? No, I don't think he can. So many things to consider here. All right, we're gonna table this for now. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna table this for now. Nappy's definitely... Alright, so... I'll need to write this down. Pull up my notes. Notepad, that's great. in the hell is all this? I don't remember taking all these. What the hell? Well, get rid of that. Sure. No. Don't save that. Alright. Nappy. Sea Queen. Carmander. And Dreamer are all definitely confirmed. We're going to reevaluate Gyrock and Flippina depending on what we come to a decision with Nappy. Based on how I build Nappy, will determine whether it is that I need to bring Gyrock for not necessarily the Elite Four, but the friend battle that comes after the Elite Four. But I do need to, like, my first priority should be to beat the Elite Four. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Nappy, Sea Queen, Carmander, and Dreamer. Yeah. All right, Big Joyful, thank you very much for all of the help you've been giving me. This has been solid feedback. It is so nice to have somebody to sit here and just communicate with as to, like, the thoughts going on, like, would this work, would that work? Oh my god, you've been instrumental. Be sure to tune in Friday night for what will be the final Fire Red Nuzlocke, and then we move on to Pokemon Silver, I believe? One of us might play Gold, I don't know. That's a thing, right? Yeah. But yes, feel free to tune in, watch all of us, and watch me win the Fire Red Nuzlocke champion. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. But until then, I'll see you next time.